Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, and today I bought the LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian Battle Pack. Now this is set 75267, retailing for ages 6 and up, comes with 102 pieces, and retailed originally for $14.99, but you'll find it pretty much anywhere, including Amazon, at around $12. And you could also use the affiliate link in the description to buy this set if you're interested in it, and I think it's a great set. With that said, let's get right on into it. Before we do that, I'm going to ask you all to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. So last January, I previously did review this set, but I decided I wanted to revisit it and do a more professional review. So this is obviously a pretty iconic set. It's going to be leaving shelves soon, so I wanted to give you guys a quick guide to see if you should buy more, all of that stuff, but let's get right on into it. First off, I would like to do a quick time lapse, but once we're done with that, we're going to go right on into the minifigures. So first off, let's start off with the box. You'll notice you have all the little details. You have a little background that seems to be a pretty good look of Navarro. And then you will flip the box around and you will see a nice depiction of the rest of the map. Just again, a great look at Navarro. All of that very nice stuff. On the top, you have a little Mandalorian with the LEGO Star Wars logo. You have a little Mandalorian down here in his speeder. And all around a very consistent box and a very nice one nonetheless. So to start off, here are all the minifigures. Now these are obviously the essential aspect of this set, and they are absolutely stunning. So we are going to be getting into each of them individually and taking a nice detailed look. So first we have this green female Mandalorian, and she is very nice. Now she comes with a stud blaster, obviously nothing exciting there. So she comes with all this nice detailing on the legs. This is supposed to be, I believe, a waist comma. Moving up, she has a beautiful dark green torso print with a even darker green. I don't even know exactly what to call that, but lime almost. Color on her torso, which is the main print. You get a brown belt buckle. You get maroon all over the legs and the arms, and then you can flip up the cape and you will notice a beautiful, and we'll try to zoom in on that more, but it is a beautiful back printing with all the nice belts, and then obviously you do get the helmet design, which looks great. That looks all fine and dandy. And then you can look on the helmet. She has her little visor thing. I'll only demonstrate this one, but it could go all the way down, so it shows her going up to her eyes. You can see all that detail, and it sadly only has a black head, as with the rest of these Mandalorians. Now let's move into the next one. Now next up we have the blue male Mandalorian, and this guy is great as well. So first off, just love the Stub Blaster. Again, just kidding. No, Stub Blasters suck. So yeah, you get basically the same level of detail. This time he comes with a lime green cape. That is new for LEGO Star Wars. He kind of reminds me of a design you would see with the Monsters Inc. character Sully. If you know who that is, he has like a purple and blue look almost, which is kind of fun. Very similar to the Mandalorian, as well as another character we'll get later in this list. And then on the back you do have some pieces, some scoring, which looks really cool. There's all that detail on it, and again, the helmet is, no headpiece, no head print, which kind of stinks, but I'm not too upset because you don't really see the Mandalorian headpieces. But let's move into the next figure. Okay, so next up we have another female Mandalorian. I call this the gray version. It is kind of a mix between gray and light bluish. They're weird versions of gray. This one certainly feels most interesting. It reminds me a lot of the classic style Boba Fett from the Star Wars Holiday Special. I'll put a picture right here. And yeah, it looks really cool. So you get this shiny silver, and you can see everything. It's very cool. There's a little orange plate there. You get this lighter bluish gray piece. It's bluer than bluish gray. You get, again, that waist comma, which looks very nice. You get the gray helmet with the orange highlights. Again, no helmet no headpiece. You do get a little blaster shot here. Reminds you a lot of Boba Fett. And again, this is a female version. You get the black cape, which is great if you want to use that on a Darth Vader or Sith or anything. And you do get the shiny silver on the back, which looks very nice. You'll notice even there's the little bit of carbon scoring on there, as well as the belt, which is all fine and dandy. And let's get into the last figure. Now, finally, for the last figure, It is the orange Mando, or brown Mando. It's more brown than orange, but I usually base it off the helmets. So he comes again with a stud blaster, nothing exciting. The dark brown cape, which is great for, again, characters like Obi-Wan. I believe Mando might have come with this one. He is certainly the least exciting out of all of the Mandalorians. He does not have leg printing. He does not have arm printing, which, again, stinks and makes him certainly lackluster among the rest of these giants, and I just think, that kind of stinks. He does come with silver on his helmet. He does come with jade eyes as well, like Captain Rex. Very cool. I love the contrast. And then the torso print's obviously great. Again, I almost get confused with him and Mando's torso sometimes. They look that similar. And then they went and took, again, the graciousness of detailing out the whole back of the torso, which they didn't have to do, but they did, which is honestly awesome and great of Lego. There's also a little bit of a set ideas thing on the back of the instructions, which I wanted to briefly show you. These are all the sets that came out that year, which are all very cool. I have reviews for those up on the channel, so I'll leave a playlist. There's also a thing for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. One thing, that's kind of a lie. But that's besides the point. And then you also get this. You have a nice scannable instruction, so if anyone wants just the instructions to build these, there is one right there, which is very cool. Now let's move into the build. So here are the builds. Now you will notice you do get two, and they're in the form of a speeder and a rock formation battle area. Now this is very similar to a previous battle pack, the Mandalorian battle pack, which came out a little while ago, and you'll see that here, which is really neat. And the builds are all very cool, but let's take a look at them and all their different play features. Now first off, here is a look at the speeder, kind of based off of just general Star Wars speeders. You'll notice you actually do get this nice slope piece, which is great. So when you need to clip in your Mando, who does get little studs on his seat, and you could clip him in nice and dandy, and you could have him grab on, or have a gun in one hand or whatever, blaster rather, in one hand. Let me do that off camera. Okay, so that took me a second, but here it is, the Mandalorian speeder. You'll notice it does come with some nice jet engine fuel back here. This could also dual as extra firepower. You'll notice some nice detailing. You notice actually, there is a light gray here and a dark gray here. I like that. And then obviously you get stud shooters. The drill with those, and you could have your Mandalorian fly on into battle. I think this is a great Star Wars, little speeder build. Nothing, and obviously not the main point of the set. Nobody's buying the set for the Mandalorian, speeder. Now let's check out the other build. Now this is a pretty pathetic one, but this is the little rock formation. So this is great for your battle scenes. And if you want to simply take a Mandalorian, say this lady, and you could even put her stud blaster right here, set it up almost like a cannon, and you could have her operate it like so, which is very cool. You get all these different rock pieces. This is great for mock building, especially. I wouldn't recommend loading up specifically for this part. And then there's even another clip you could have right here. If you want another stud blaster, you could put that here. You'd probably fit another Mandalorian on here. Again, nothing extremely exciting, but it is a fun little rock build. Overall, I think this set is a great value, especially for $12. You're getting 4 minifigures, which is pretty good to begin with, and you won't really find that anywhere else. Again, battle packs are always a great build, but these are all fantastic. This set's also especially exciting with the new sets coming, especially sets along the lines of those such as the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. That's a big one. It's going to be awesome to have these with Paz Vizsla and all those. You'd have these guys around Bo-Katan. A few of them would probably work. You'd have a few of them with Gar Saxon. Those are all new Mandalorian minifigures. And I think it's just going to be so exciting. And I'm just really excited again to include these all in a Mandalorian Forge mega build. Just have all the Mandalorians from the Mandalorian show here in this new design. I just love them a ton, which is why I think I give this set a 9 out of 10. The build is pretty decent, but battle packs aren't hugely about the builds. The price is good, especially now, and I would recommend everyone pick it up with the link in the description to help me out a ton. At $12, $3 off, which is great. But yeah, with that said, I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.